and welcome back to PriGina Medical Education. Today, we are sharing common mistakes international medical graduates make during their USMLE journey. We will cover mistakes in exam preparation, mistakes in seeking US clinical experience, mistakes in pursuing research opportunities, and mistakes when moving to the US. On this channel, we provide valuable insights into opportunities in US available for IMGs. We also offer personalized mentorship to guide you through USMLE journey. For one-on-one guidance or more information on any of the opportunities we've shared on this channel, on our Facebook or Instagram, kindly use the link in the description below to schedule one-on-one appointment with us, and we will discuss all your concerns. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and please do recommend it to fellow IMGs. Mistakes fellow IMGs make during their USMLE preparation. The first one is overcommitting. Desperate IMGs often divide their attention between exam preparation, gaining clinical experience, and research, and this can prolong your exam preparation, lead to low scores, or even failure. So if you are preparing for your exams, try not to have divided attention. Rather, focus all your energy and effort on getting good scores, one thing at a time. Secondly, most IMGs try to rush through these exams. Some IMGs prioritize finishing the exams quickly over understanding concepts, often due to deadlines that they have to meet. This approach can result in low scores or exams failure. So if you are preparing for your exams, do not rush through it. From personal experience, I once cancelled my exam registration when I felt unprepared. Although I had to re-register and pay for the registration fee again, it was better than risking a failed attempt, which would have required more time and resources to overcome during residency application. Another mistake that IMGs make during their USMLE preparation is having misaligned priorities. Some IMGs focus on USMLE preparation even whilst in medical school, neglecting their academic performance, and this can lead to low scores on school exams and having poor exam transcripts. This can affect you during your residency application, as during the application process you are required to bring in your transcript from school, and there's a reason why they require you to submit your transcripts. It all helps in making the decision of whether to accept you into the residency program or not. So if you are watching this and you are in medical school, try to prioritize having good or excellent transcripts over trying to get your USMLE done whilst you are in school. Lastly, underestimating the USMLE Step 1. Some desperate IMGs underestimate the difficulty of Step 1 and don't put in sufficient effort. Since it is pass or fail, they believe that you can even use few weeks to pass these exams, and this has led to many IMGs failing the Step 1 exams. If you are preparing for your exams, learn from these mistakes and tailor your approach to your situation. Avoid these common pitfalls to ensure success in your USMLE journey. Now let's examine common mistakes IMGs make when pursuing US clinical experience. Number one mistake is misplaced priorities. Some IMGs prioritize gaining US clinical experience over focused exam preparation, assuming gaining the US clinical experience will automatically boost their exam scores. Secondly, premature pursuits. Desperate IMGs seek US clinical experience too early in their journey. This diverts attention from completing their exams. Remember, finishing your exams is the topmost priority. During residency application, they require recent clinical experience. So if you have your US clinical experience very early, remember that you may need to repeat it again when you are getting closer to applying for residency. Thirdly, most IMGs undervalue their home clinical experience. Some IMGs downplay the clinical experience gained in their home country, believing that only US clinical experience counts during residency application. However, there are many IMGs who never stepped foot in the US. They stayed in their home country, passed the exams in their home country, took advantage of opportunities in their home countries, applied for residency from their home countries, and gained residency position before they came to the US. So you can do all this process without stepping foot in the US. So whilst preparing for your exams, do not put pressure on yourself to gain clinical experience during the early phase of your preparation. Lastly, most IMGs have narrow focus. Some IMGs believe only hospital experience matters. They overlook other relevant clinical opportunities such as volunteering with organizations like American Red Cross, participating in their community volunteer activities, and also engaging in activities in their community that shows genuine compassion for humanity. So you don't necessarily have to be in the hospital to build clinical experience. You can join some of these areas that I have mentioned, and anything that shows compassion for humanity is something that is very crucial or vital during your residency application. By recognizing these mistakes, you can adopt more strategic approach to gaining your clinical experience. Again, the most important thing during this USMLE journey is passing your exams. You cannot apply for residency if you have not passed your exams, but you can apply for residency if you have not gained US clinical experience. Another area where desperate IMGs make mistakes during their USMLE journey is pursuing research. The first mistake they make here is misplaced priorities. Again, some IMGs prioritize research over focused exams preparation. As I mentioned earlier, you can apply for residency if you do not have any research article or research publication in your name. However, you can't apply for residency if you have not passed the exams. So always prioritize the exams first. Secondly, some IMGs have misaligned research goals. They pursue bench-side research without genuine interest in research career. So they end up wasting a lot of time in laboratory doing a lot of biochemistry and microbiology research without having genuine interest in becoming a researcher. This is waste of time if you want to just march into residency. You don't need to put in such efforts just to gain research experience. Thirdly, overemphasizing research impacts. Some IMGs believe that lacking research experience will drastically hinder your residency application prospects. That is not true. The most important thing in this journey is gaining good exam scores. Having research experience is good, but without it, it wouldn't have any great impact during your application. Lastly, some IMGs ignore research opportunities in their home countries and also the opportunities available in their schools. Don't think that only in US that you can have recognizable research experience. You can have research experience even in your home countries, and whilst in medical school, you can also speak with your lecturers. Some of them can help you or introduce you into some available research opportunities in your school. So please, if you are on the USMLE journey, the first thing you need to focus on at the time is finishing your exams. The last area where IMGs make mistakes during the USMLE journey that I will talk about is traveling early to US. Some IMGs make unnecessary early travel to US. They move to US prematurely, believing that US offers unique advantage for exam preparation, when focused studying can be done from anywhere. You don't have to be in US to be able to pass your exams. If you are in your home country and you have an environment, a conducive environment that makes you study, stay in your home country, prepare for your exams, and write your exams in your home country. Do not necessarily move to US believing that in US there are some opportunities available that will make the exams preparation easier for you. Secondly, insufficient planning before moving to US. Some IMGs travel to the US without secure or free accommodation. This leads to financial strain and distractions from working to survive. And this can also prolong your exam preparation. Some IMGs move to US and they end up having to work in order to pay for their accommodation. Meanwhile, if they were in their home countries, they wouldn't need to pay for any accommodation. So if you are in this bracket where you are in your home country, you don't have the burden of working to pay for your accommodation, do not rush to come to US. Unless in US you do not have to work to pay for accommodation, you will equally have free accommodation in US and have peace of mind to prepare for your exams. Lastly, traveling early to US add stress and distraction to your journey. Attempting to acquire a US visa while preparing for your exams can cause unnecessary stress. Sometimes your visa may even be denied, and this will cause a lot of distraction, stress, and potential delays in your exams preparation. So if you are in your home country, if you have a place where you can study without any distraction, just stay in your home country, prepare for the exams before you move to US. Unless you already have your secured US visa, and also whilst in US, you do not need to work to survive in US. Because if you need to survive in US by working, it will prolong your exams preparation. Again, if you're on this USMLE journey and you need one-on-one mentorship, kindly use the link in the description button to schedule one-on-one appointment with us, and we will have a thorough discussion about your journey. Also, if you have seen any opportunities that we have shared on any of our platforms, be it YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, and you need more information about it, you can also use the link in the description to schedule an appointment with us, and we will discuss more about such opportunity. Please do not forget to subscribe and recommend this channel to fellow IMGs. Thank you for watching. See you some other time.
Let's talk about exams, medical board exams. With Dr. Kwafu, everybody got around.